Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got a showdown in the AFC South. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Set for a good one here in the AFC South. Glad you're on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, this always the division of opportunity. Can you get everything right and make a run here? Each team has had its little moment as we sit here in 2024. One more time. This is a division with a chance to make something happen.
Yeah, what's so cool about this division, Mike, is it seems like it's changed hands year in and year out, especially here as of late. The surprise teams around the league the last couple seasons have been from the AFC South. A lot of that's been they haven't been the strongest. They're all trying to figure out their long-term quarterback play. But when you talk about optimism and hope, not only in the building but around the city, these teams in the AFC South, they all think this is our year.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Indianapolis led out by their quarterback, Anthony Richardson, the number 4 overall pick in 2023. Had some highlight moments, but injured most of the year. Greg now in his second year in the NFL out of Florida.
We throw around so loosely these days, Mike, the idea of being a physical freak, right? This specimen that we just aren't accustomed to seeing, let alone at the quarterback position. The arm talent, the ridiculous blend of size and speed, the ability to make plays with your feet and extend. All of these things come to mind when we look at this guy. Now, going forward, how does he strike that balance between being the game changer and that aggressive athlete with the ball in his hand, but also finding a way to stay on the field and be able to develop? Make no mistake about it, though. The energy in this stadium is palpable, and he's the biggest reason why.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Kamari and Lassiter there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll weave his way down close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short. From the gun, Richardson. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. 18 yards on the connection. That's good for a Colts first down.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. And he's in. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Colts. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Colts will take a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Texans come out with the Rookie of the Year from last year in the NFL. C.J. Stroud, he was the number 2 overall pick out of Ohio State. Greg, a talented quarterback here.
If there's going to be a poster child for just how flawed the pre-draft process can be at times, I think this guy's at the top. I mean, just think, last year, people are nitpicking him going into his rookie year. He can't do this, he can't do that. And what does he do? He comes out and has arguably the greatest rookie quarterback season in NFL history, not only bringing his franchise back to life, but really establishing himself as one of the best quarterbacks in the entire league.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Call it a gain of 13. First down for Houston.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive, and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Mixon. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, here's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the first quarter.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Texans offense ready for their second possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go play action with Stroud. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now Stroud. He's going to run it. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run with Mixon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Stroud. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Down. Touchdown, Texans.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the 1st down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
Amy Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans are on the board. It's 10-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to about the 29. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Richardson operating from the pistol. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
1st and 10. Off the zone read, this is Richardson. Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here is the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and 5. Now Richardson. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Indianapolis.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. Seems like they got a little lazy. They got locked in on maybe 1 or 2 of the offensive targets. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
They get 25 on that connection. That's good for a Colts first down.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Throwing, Richardson. That's caught inside by Pittman on the slant. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
He's got his big tight end. Mo Alley Cox. Touchdown, Indy.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Gay to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Colts will get out in front 17-7.
Texans 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Over the middle. He's got the tight end, Schultz. We are through 1. It's the Colts out to the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now, Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Stroud going to get rid of this to Dell. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Dell motioning over. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
On 1st down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. Lane fills quickly. Only managed to get this to the 14. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So, as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Second down and 8. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Houston.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play call just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Michael Pittman making his way back out there along with the rest of the Colts offense. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe? Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They go right back to Taylor. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, Richardson. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Richardson. That's the tight end, Mo Cox. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Stephon Diggs and the rest of the Houston offense set to take over again. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. A run here with Mixon. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
First down pickup by Mixon, and he's one of the Texans' many additions this offseason. It's pretty incredible to think, Mike, in only his 2nd year as the head coach, the roster that DeMeco Ryans continues to assemble. Not only is Mixon still a productive back in his own right, but he should take a lot of pressure off C.J. Stroud.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
6. Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On the ground, it's Mixon. And this time, they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now a toss play, running left, it's Mixon. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That's E.J. Speed getting in there to make the tackle. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball, but no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
So, 4th down, and it's the former Chief, Tommy Townsend, to punt for Houston. Josh Downs set to return for the Colts. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of shotgun, Richardson. Finding the open man, that's Pittman. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Richardson to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it'll be 3rd down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop. And really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, Indianapolis.
We've seen 3rd down really turn into a pass-happy down throughout the league, and I think this is an example of the play caller kind of using that to his advantage. Keep the defense off guard, keeps the ball on the ground, extend this possession.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Richardson. Pass right side to down. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and He's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Nice pickup here to the back, and what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he had to push through one tackler, but is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain here.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Throwing is Richardson. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. A big gainer for Indianapolis. It's a gain of 34. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one taken in. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Now Gay for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Colts go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. That's complete to Diggs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. On 2nd down, Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Stroud. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Stroud. He's got it at the 3. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2. Third and goal. They'll try and run with Mixon. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans are able to get it back within a score.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Colts offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Richardson. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Southern California. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn him back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will tie this game at 24. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Colts offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Now Richardson, and he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. So we have reached halftime here in this one. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike.